Hello everybody, Dudette here, and I need to tell you guys about dumb art advice and takes, mainly takes here, because I've heard some stupid takes. Anyways, on to the video. So, dumb art takes. They could be as weird as, I don't think digital art is good, or they could be as absolutely horrendous as, and I quote, I don't draw lighting because it's not part of my style. Huh? What do you mean? Not part of you. What do you mean not part of your style? I am genuinely baffled by them saying this. Having a style isn't an excuse to not improve. Like, yeah, you can have a style that just doesn't look the greatest to other people, but like, if you go, well, it's my style, that doesn't mean that you can't get criticized. That actually does not mean that you're invincible from criticism, because your ego is so fragile that you can't accept your drawings aren't that good. It's called improving. It's sad, honestly. Gonna turn a lamp on anyways. I just kind of what goes through someone's mind to think, no, I don't think I want to do lighting and highlights and shadows because it's not part of my style. Kind of stupid. But alright. Okay. Got that out of the way. People really seem to not realize how stupid they sound, because one time while I was scrolling, as one does, I saw a short with a speed paint showing that they didn't trace. It was part of basically that one scene from ENA Dream Barbecue, that one scene where people would draw that scene, started by Narami. So, yeah, fun little thing. Yeah. And basically, they show the speed paint for it, basically proving, hey, I'm not tracing. But then the same person who accused them of this said something that is so brainless, it made me wish that he was struck down by God, because, ugh. And here's what they said. Well, you used a picture. That's basically cheating. Bruh. They got destroyed in the replies. How? How on earth do you go, yeah, using a reference is cheating? No, it's not. It doesn't stifle anything. It just helps you draw better. And it's always people who don't draw saying this absolutely stupid stuff. Like, okay, before you go, your art is trash, look at your own skills. And, while I'm not saying you can't criticize art, because you definitely can, just don't get into the details of telling someone what they can and can't do is with their art, especially if you don't know how to draw either. So, yeah. Anyways. Moving on. Okay, some people are not the smartest. You probably know this, considering you're most likely online. But some really stupid art takes I've heard has been, I'm not kidding, don't use the chicken scratch method. This is technically advice, but like still. This one isn't that bad, to be honest, but it's basically just preventing beginners from finding a style they may like, because I like using the chicken scratch for, my sketches. I have more clean line art when it comes for my, not sketches, but like, I like it when it comes to my, traditional art. Digital art, it's a whole lot more cleaner for me. Anyways, but it's still easy for beginners, and some people like how it looks. Next up, we have AI generated art is real art. Do I have to explain the BS? moving on. Before I quote unquote accidentally trip an AI quote unquote artist into traffic. Next, we have beginner artist Hairball. While not wrong, what are they supposed to be doing? Like, they're a beginner. Yeah, their art isn't good. That's kind of the whole thing. Are they supposed to be amazing right off the bat? Well, some people maybe are. I don't know. I've never seen someone who's good at art right off the bat. Some people aren't, but some people still pursue art like me. I am not the greatest person. I am not the greatest person at art. I'm not the greatest person in general. I am honestly not the greatest person by a long shot. I am. What was I talking about? Anyways, so yeah. Some people, should really not be allowed to share their takes. And while, yes, I do realize, hey, let this person have their own opinion. That's fine. But if they force their opinion on others, I am going to get very angry. So, one thing I'm going to address before this video, ends, pad the runtime, because the name of it is called Doodad Animations, but I haven't made any animations. Well, technically I have, I just haven't posted them. So yeah. But I mean like real animations, like storytime animation, That's something I always wanted to do, and I might be getting a, chance to sometime soon, because guess what? My B-Day is coming up in around 3 days at the time of recording. Might even be the day by the time is out. It's on the 12th. So, yeah, on that day, wish me a happy birthday, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, I just get very mad when people are extremely rude to young artists. Like, the person who I saw was like, hey, I prefer if I don't draw lighting, it's not a part of my style. That's not exactly what they said, but it's pretty close to what they said. It's just kind of confusing. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like, I get that you're saying, hey, this is just my style, and it's fine, but yeah. This person has around not 500, around 800 subscribers. They have like 1,000 videos though, so 1,001 videos. They started posting around this year, and they say I got banned from my original YouTube account, which is like, hold up, what? Oh yeah, they post a lot. Okay, yeah, no wonder they have 700 like 800 subscribers, because like since last time I looked at their channel, they got 2 more videos out, which is kind of crazy. Like, I respect the dedication, except if I go back a lot, I can see like the drawings are good. That's one thing. They aren't the best thing I've ever seen, but they're good. Uh just and you can see a bit of improvement moving forward. But what I see is there's not an insane amount of it due to them, just staying with, not really doing shadows or doing highlights or anything like that, honestly. So if they focus on doing that, their art can improve like a ton. And yeah, it's just like they can improve a ton. I just still. I don't even know anymore. It's just kind of depressing seeing artists get bullied for not being good by people who can barely even pick up a pencil. So I guess the message of this video is make sure what you're spreading or what you're doing is, helpful. Like, even if it's the most basic of advice, it can still be warped. Like, don't use references. Why do people think that? Why? It baffles me. It actually makes me go insane. Why do you think that? I'm not talking to you. I'm just screaming at the clouds. Why? It's... And then with the whole AI art thing, and some people just going, well, finally, artists get knocked off their pedestal. These people struggle to keep food on their table with the skill they've spent years mastering, and you just type some words into your silly prompt, and then you act like you're better than them. It makes me very angry. Anyways, this has been whatchamacallit. See you guys later. And if any of you support the use of AI, you can unsubscribe and leave. I do not care.